Hey everybody, it's savagesageyt and welcome back to my playthrough of Tales of Berseria. In the last episode, we went on a really weird and silly fishing trip, but it was quite enjoyable. And like any good episode, let's start ourselves off with an expedition grab. Hell yeah, we didn't get anything new there, unfortunately, though. So we're gonna have to go back to the Norman Islands at least one more time.
I noticed you've come up with your little name for the kid. You sure are the sentimental type, aren't you?
Oh? Calling him Fee doesn't cost me anything. And it's not like I gave it much thought.
That may be the case, but no one else has taken even that token effort. And in doing so, I wonder if maybe you were trying to encourage him to be his own being. After all, one requires a name before he can consider his own identity. Having been given a name, he realizes he is his own entity, separate from others, and a certain formless essence comes to life inside him. And you're the one who set that process in motion for the kid. Whether you intended to or not, you changed him from a puppet into a living being.
So what's your point?
I've been with you since the start of this journey, haven't I? Wouldn't kill you to give me a nickname, would it?
I've never really thought of us as being that close. And besides, you just forced your way into the group.
Come now! I know you've got a bigger heart than that! Surely you have it in you to give a nickname to a dear friend!
We're not dear friends. And even if we were, I'm not good at nicknames anyway.
Please, I'm begging you!
Okay then. Moggy.
Oh, come on, that's so obvious! Can't you put some heart into it for your dear friend?
Fine. Lou.
Do I look like an old man to you? You're not even trying!
Okay then. Witchy McWitcherton.
Interesting. Well, if I had to rank it against 1,000 other nicknames, I'd probably put it at number 1011. A nickname needs to have charm. It needs to leave a lasting impression.
Sure then. Hattie.
Now you're just saying what you see!
Bookskirt.
That's not any better either!
Ms. Creepy Eyes.
That's just an insult! Look, no nicknames based on what you see, and especially no slandering!
Lil Miss Witch who smiles around you but stabs you in the back when you're not looking.
Hey, that's personal information!
Look, I told you. I'm not good at coming up with nicknames.
Forget it! I should have known this wouldn't work!
I always think that's interesting. I love the little side conversations in this game. In all Tales series, they just do a really good job of building the characters and the world that they're in. Grimoire, what do you have to say, young woman?
May I ask you a question?
What?
You're an Earth Moloch, yes? Why live on the sea when your kind sinks in water?
I live on the sea because I'm an Earth Moloch.
I'd be curious to hear more.
Ifrid used to go on about how we should accept what we were born with. But one time he joked about the idea of a pirate who couldn't swim, and he laughed and laughed. I wanted to clobber him right then and there, but it wouldn't have changed the fact that I can't swim. I didn't want some predestined elemental affinity to control who I was. Instead, I underwent tough training to overcome it.
Well, I guess that's one way to approach it. Did this training of yours bear any fruit?
Well, as soon as I stepped into a river, a big flood brought down a landslide from the mountains and swallowed me up. Then, when I tried going into a lake, the seaweed suddenly multiplied and tangled around my body, nearly drowning me. And then finally, when I tried jumping into the ocean, a huge whirlpool formed with me at its very center.
The Reaper's curse at play?
As far as I'm concerned, my Earth affinity and my Reaper's curse aren't much different, in that they've both shackled me since I came into being. This is about pushing and challenging the constraints I was born with.
So, did you eventually learn how to swim?
Pretty much, yeah. As long as I never let go of my portable life preserver.
Oh,
I love Grimoire's. Oh, there. And I just realized during that conversation that we have a lot of things that we mastered. So yeah, the Amber Blade is old news. The Floric Blade is old news. Let's do the Demon's Cleaver right now. And then, oh, sorry. New Beldom Sash. Yeah, let's work on the Floric Belt. Yeah, we'll keep the Consumable Collector. That's fine. You did Burning Dash. Good job, Laffy Set. What boots have you not done, eh? Those ones, but those are currently in use. You've done all the other ones though, Laffy said? Wow, what a bad bitch. Maybe I'll have to stop by Turtles and see if he has another pair of those boots. As far as you, Rokuro, you're still working on everything. You, Miss Eleanor, you finally finished the Aqua Ring. So let's see. You got the Resistance Ring, you got the Void Ring, you got the Fire Ring, Earth Ring. You just did the Aqua Ring, so now you're on the Wind Ring. Good for you. Magilu, you're still working on all the same shit. Aizen, you're close on a lot of shit, but you're not quite there. And then I also said that I wanted to rearrange Velvet's arts, and so let's do that. So this is for Demi-Human Beast. Let's see if I can get like another Moonlight Cycle to kind of go with that, and then we'll do... I need something Demi-Human again. We'll just do it Harsh Rebuttal again. So this will be my Demi-Human and Beast line. Then for bees, can be Crustacean, that's fine. And Amorphous, Crustacean, Amorphous. Do I have any other, like, interesting Amorphous ones or anything? I have that Shell Splitter. Yeah, let's do Shell Splitter and then Shadow Flow. Okay, and then for X, I kind of want that to be for Winged, so we'll do Swallow Dance. We can do Winged and Dragon, so Winged. And then I can just do, this will be basic, but we'll just do that for those. And then Y, because let's see. Yeah, I don't have an Apodus one yet. So we'll do Amorphous and Apodus in this one. Do I have any other Apodus ones or no? Water Snake's Way, and then we can do Shadow Flow. Cool, the only thing I don't really have is Armored, but the Armored units are usually not that threatening anyway. You just kind of slowly chip them away, so that was long overdue.
What happened to those octopuses?
Dial and Kurogane took them to the kitchen. They said they were going to make dinner for Kamoana.
They're going to feed demons to her?
Etheria needs malevolence to survive.
That's why they carried them off alive.
What do they plan on making?
Octopus ink pasta with takoyaki and fried octopus on the side, and Hellavesian octopus carpaccio.
Do they have a takoyaki pan here at the prison?
Kurogane hammered one out with some iron, along with a large pot for the pasta.
Still looking like that? Takoyaki would hit the spot right about now, though.
Octopus ink pasta, huh?
Like squids, octopuses release ink as a defensive mechanism, but theirs is made of different stuff and is used in other ways. Squid ink is stickier and acts like a decoy, but octopus ink spreads out like a cloud of smoke. But squid ink has 30 times the savory flavor, so octopus ink isn't used in pasta all that often.
Luffy told me the same thing. He said that's why octopus ink pasta isn't very good.
Luffy said that?
Yeah, so I ended up not making it for him. But I wonder... I guess it doesn't matter, since I can't taste it now.
I'll taste it for you then. So make me some octopus ink pasta sometime, alright?
Alright, and I'll be sure to make some that doesn't come from demons.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt Fee wants to eat demons, right?
Hey, who did Aizen send that letter and cooking pot to, anyway?
I don't want to think about it. That walloping still stings.
You've got to be curious, though, right?
Maybe.
It was serious stuff. Whoever it is must be important to him. A lover, maybe.
Aizen's lover.
A child wouldn't be happy with that cooking pot, and a man wouldn't want it wrapped up so pretty. A young woman with Aizen's tastes, then. He'd be bound to fall for a miraculous match like that, right?
I don't know. I bet she's that girl with the yellow umbrella.
You really have a thing for her, don't you?
I do not. That's not what I mean.
Then pray tell, what do you mean?
Huh?
Eavesdropping, Eleanor? How unseemingly rude of you. Besides, Luffy said is free to like whomever he chooses.
You're one to talk about eavesdropping, Magilu. Anyway, it's just that the sunflower design on the wrapping reminded me of her.
Now that you mention it, but does it really matter? He has someone to write to in any case.
True. I can't help but feel a bit envious.
What a nice way of summing it up, Velvet. So you were eavesdropping too, then?
Yeah, I guess everybody was talking.
Say, what do you think about Eisen?
Oh, so that's the kind of guy you're into,
Huh. Not what I'd expect, but...
No! I just feel there's something different about him. The way he picks presents, the objects that catch his eye.
Oh, is that all? Boring.
No kidding. All men have some kind of particular interest, big or small.
I suppose that's true, but he seems a bit, shall we say, overly obsessive?
Now that you mention it, he does have a tendency to ramble on about various topics.
And it's not just the items he collects.
There's more to it?
Every weekend, he eats curry for dinner, and every time we go into port, he docks at the 3rd bollard.
Come to think of it, I heard the galley crew complaining that he always needs his pasta cooked exactly the right way.
And when he needs a new outfit, he always goes to the same tailor and returns with identical clothes and boots. It all has to be exactly the same size and in exactly the same color. Turtle says he's very nitpicky.
Sounds like he's not so much picky as he is a pain in the ass.
But I do see a different side of him now. I thought pirates were all rough and filthy, but it seems they can be quite meticulous.
Not much of a reassessment.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of just like side stories just like dumped all at once. So it's like, okay.
It must not feel great only ever getting tails, I bet.
Nah, I don't really mind that much. It's way too late for me to start letting that bother me.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice to get heads at least once? Hell, I know I'd like to see that, and I bet Laphicet here does too.
Yeah, I do.
Right? That's why I've brought something a little special. Ta-da!
What's so special about that coin? It looks identical to the one Eisen already has.
The front side does, yes. But both sides of the coin are actually heads. I had Kurogane make it for me custom. If both sides are heads, then not even the Reaper's curse can stop it.
Well, yeah, but that's cheating. What's the point in getting heads if it's rigged that way?
It's not cheating. It's called effort and hard work.
How?
If you always work hard and never give up, you'll make your own way forward. All right, I'm in. I'll get that heads for you. What?
That crow just flew off with the coin!
Those birds are attracted to shiny objects, I suppose. Damn it! I can't even win against a crow.
Don't sweat it. I figured something like this might happen, so I had a backup ready. Go on, give it a shot. You'll show that curse who's boss this time.
All right, here goes.
I don't believe it! Now Prince Percival's griffin's gone and eaten the other coin right out of the air!
Are you kidding me?
Not to worry, I've got a spare backup. It's time to put that curse on notice.
Right. Here I go.
You gotta be kidding me. Reaper's curse or not, does it really have to go this far over a damn coin?
It's fine, really. I had a feeling it'd turn out like this.
Well, I sure didn't.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, that is a bit extreme with his Reaper's curse and the coin, but I guess it makes sense.
Eisen, is there, anything we can do about the Prince's hawk? Griffin, I mean. Every day, it goes out on these hunts or whatever, and brings back the weirdest stuff. It's making a real mess out of the deck.
Hawk's hunt. What's the big deal?
Well, yeah. At first it was bringing back good stuff like seaweed and fish, things we could cook with. Sure, I was glad for a while. But then it started to escalate. Now we're talking 150 kilo ambercants and 350 kilo killer swordfish that it's catching.
That's not a bad thing, is it? It just means more to eat.
It is when they're being dropped from the sky onto the deck. Especially those killer swordfish and razor-sharp bills. What if somebody gets run through by one?
Can't you just warn the prince that his bird needs to be more careful?
Yeah, we could, but he looks so happy watching his hawk. I'd hate to spoil it for him.
Yeah, the prince looks so happy whenever Griffin is flying free. He kept grinning and asking Grocky all nice-like if he wanted to fly some more.
Grocky?
That's what Kamawana kept calling Griffin. She says she came up with it by combining Griffin and Hawk.
This is probably the first time in the prince's life that he's tasted any freedom. His whole life, he's only done what duty dictated of him. Letting Griffin fly was his first free act. To the prince, Grocky is an extension of who he is.
So what are we going to do?
Nothing, really. It's not like it really hurt anybody.
But it's punctured some major holes on the deck!
I'm sure even the prince knows when to rein it in. Let him have a little fun. He deserves it.
I don't know about all that. I'd say the prince is letting his newfound freedom get the better of him. Hey, I was just up on deck and it looks like Griffin's caught an elephant tuna this time.
An elephant tuna? That's the really big tuna that can swallow a killer whale whole, right?
That almost sounds like a demon to me.
Yep, huge fish, gills like elephant ears. I saw it myself. From the looks of it, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a demon. It's crazy valuable. On a good day, it can fetch 20 million gold on the market. But there's something ominous about seeing it hovering in the air above the ship.
20 million gold? I take back everything I said. The prince and Griffin can do whatever they want.
Did she say above the ship?
Oh, hell. Benwick, we need to stop Prince Percival.
Aye, aye, sir. Hey! Don't drop that on the deck! Are you listening to me?
Big yikes on that, but yeah, now we can travel. Nice. Okay, so I want to go to the crustacean because we haven't been there yet. And I'm sure there's going to be another cat's chest, of course. Maybe I'll actually be able to pay this one off. Probably not. We'll see. I'm still in debt. Let's take a look around here. God, I cannot wait. And I forget exactly what point it is. But there is a way that we end up being able to move quicker than what I am right now. And I cannot wait for that day whenever it comes. Hello? Yes, I can pay for it actually. Thank goodness. So that's one, you know, Sector 4 area that I don't have to worry about. So good for me. Let's go and do our battle here because we're gonna have a good, solid battle and see what we can get. Shalom. Summon the demons. Let's just grab these first. Nice. Easy, easy peasy. I forget, did I put the crustacean stuff on A, I think? I think so, yeah. I just did it. Let's double check. Just so that I'm not a dumb hoe. I mean, I'm gonna be a dumb hoe anyway. No, A is B stuff. I put it on B. You silly. Oh, I was using B. Oh. It's fine. That was good. You come here. Let's use this. Nice. Let's raise easy. Obviously, these are going to be longer battles. How is everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody had like a nice, happy Thanksgiving. What did you guys do? Let me know down in the comments. What's your shtick for Thanksgiving? I'm personally not a huge Thanksgiving person. I'm not like anti-Thanksgiving, but I don't know. I just don't really do it. Because I don't eat meat either, so the whole turkey thing, it's not for me. Nothing wrong with it. Alright, hello. Come over here. Let's make sure you move. Hell yeah. We're getting through them pretty easy. It's not bad. These battles are just more like long or tenuous. There we go. Come here, boy. I'm an island boy. We was saying that at work all the time ever since that video has gone viral, and now it's just like in my head. It's an issue. It really is. I don't think we've seen these little weird pill bug things yet. Maybe we have, but I don't remember them personally, but we'll see. Come here, you son of a bitch. Alright, grab that. We love that. These aren't bad. It's a lot easier when you actually like equip things that you're able to do, like the actual correct affinity to the things that you're fighting. It's always a good idea as we're learning. Oh, excuse me. And also, does anybody have any good, like, well, actually, no, I already have a list of things that you guys have suggested as far as, like, things to watch on Netflix. I think Full Metal Alchemist is one of those that everybody has suggested to me thus far, so I feel like I need to just break down and do it. And watch it. I've been, like, watching Fear the Walking Dead lately, which has been, it's been okay. Not, like, amazing or groundbreaking, but it's pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty neat. Alright, how many more crustaceans can there be? I mean, honestly. We're just out here slaying them all day, and they just... when do they stop? That's the question. Alright, well, we'll just keep plugging away, I guess, killing crustaceans. Left and right, until they eventually stop. There you go. There's your rest raves. Good job, Velvet. She's a bad bitch. Oh, I think I missed that time, so we'll make sure to get you. These must be the last two, because it seems like it's gotten very quiet all of a sudden. Oh, nope, there's more. Look at me with my foot in my mouth. Tasty. Alright, you little sensitive. Centipedes are so gross in, like, in real life. Ugh.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Nice. Finished your calcite boots. Got a lot of shit. And we got that. So cool. Miss Moggy, do you have any new shoes that you can do? You've done the command shoes. Oh, you haven't done the cast heels. There you go. That's for you then. Work on them. Oh, I said I was going to check with Turtles for more of those Emmy-fold boots or whatever for Laphicet, and I never did, so RIP Laphicet. So I guess we need to go to Midgand, right? So that's our need, right? Because this is Midgand? I believe so. That's where I'm going. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I need to go to Renede. Well, regardless, there is a little side conversation to be had over here, so no matter what, it will be a fruitful endeavor.
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really? They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped? Despite everyone else at his manor, servants and children alike, getting killed? You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he did. But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the Capeluses?
They are one of the great noble lines, on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capelus family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey.
I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble. But we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
Of course, Rokuro already wants to fight him. Where they say in Laban Tunnel? Sounds like that Swordbreaker guy we've heard of, right? Something like that. We already talked to these frogs earlier. Well, we didn't really talk to them. We had a conversation near the frogs, more accurately. Let's grab every little cat spirit I can, because I'm still in debt. Even though I was able to get the last chest I had. Do you have any full boots by chance? It'd be really weird if you did. Oh, a wrist. Oh, no, those are old. Let's talk boots, hoes. No. Okay. Maybe next time. Yeah, not sure if the Fens of Nog is necessarily where I wanted to go. Maybe Renita is not what I'm looking for. They said Midgand. Midgand. Let's look at other options to travel to, because I feel like I don't have the right way. Do you know the way? No, I don't fucking know the way, obviously. Use those big ol' horns, Velvet, to help us move forward, please. Please. Alright, hello. Then maybe I want Zexton. That makes a lot more sense, because that connects to Logris, right? I don't know why I was thinking that's Southgand. Southgand's way down there. Was I in Westgand just now?
The boss has given me a message for you. Says there's some sort of nasty demon running around in the Eldina Plains, to the east of Logris. She thought it might be the one you're looking for.
Wasn't the Eastern Highway closed off from Logris?
That was only temporary. It's back open now. If you follow the road, you'll reach Stonebury Village. There you'll find one of ours who actually saw the demon. You want to know more? That'd be a good place to start.
Got it.
Hey, that's the same direction I sensed.
Give Tabitha our thanks.
Yeah.
It's looking more and
Laffy
more
said
like
you
we're
gotta
on the
watch
right
your
track.
mouth.
We ought to go check out that Bloodwing story.
Then let's start by going to Stonebury.
Hey, Eisen, did I say something wrong back there?
No. I just didn't think we needed to give the Bloodwings any information for free.
Huh?
He means the Earth Pulse points, kid. We're the only ones who know about them.
But aren't we on the same side as the Bloodwings?
We're not enemies with them. But I wouldn't go so far as to call them our friends either.
That's just how it goes in the underworld. Things can change at the drop of a hat. A poison hat.
But how are they supposed to trust us if we don't show them trust in kind?
That messenger knew our faces, even though we'd never met. He was here waiting for us, even though we hadn't told anyone where we were going.
You're right.
We hardly know the first thing about them, and yet they seem to know every move we make.
They could easily sell us out if it struck their fancy.
They'll work with us as long as we're a useful ally in their resistance against the Abbey. But the more tricks we can keep up our sleeve, the better.
We've got each other's back, but only as long as we hold a knife up our sleeve. That's what counts as trust in the underworld.
That sounds terrible. But at least you can trust that Tabitha's cooking will be tasty.
Can't argue that.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Alright, so I'm obviously on the right track now.
This is everyone's first time to Stonebury, right?
Why was it blocked off? Demons?
No, there was a great tornado on the Eldina Plains that swallowed up a whole merchant caravan. Hundreds gone in an instant.
The cooling of the climate is causing bouts of odd weather. Thunderstorms, heavy downpours, and the like.
Correct. The Abbey is keeping a tight guard on traffic through the affected areas.
If it's open now, that must mean the tornado is gone.
I wonder what sort of place it is.
It's quite lovely. In the vast forest to the east, you can find gemstones, and it's teeming with rare plants and insects. The locals trade only as much meat and hides as they need, and they live peaceful, quiet lives.
You sure know a lot about this place.
It's where the Norman he first fell in love with grew up.
Bien! Please don't embarrass me. Though we are apart from each other now, our hearts are still as one.
Immediately after you and I made our pact and set off, she fell in love with some macho Norman and moved away.
What? Why haven't I heard about this? How long have you known?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I found out during my long search for you. Or maybe it was right after we left. I remember leaving something in the village and going back to... Oh well, not like it matters.
It does matter!
There's no sense in crying over a fickle girl. Come, Stonebury awaits.
Well, we will go to Stormbury in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Tales of Berseria. Make sure to smash that like button for me to show your support for the series. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already to see more content like this. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.